Hey guys. Ugh. Hey guys. Skate story. Hey guys. Ugh. It's time to play some skate story. Why not, you know? So it's one of those days, one of those skate story days. Mute it. There we go. But yeah. Haven't got a good chance to play some of the old skate story. A little bit, so we're gonna play some skate story. I haven't got a chance to read what that says yet. Okay. Continue. Next chapter. Last time we beat warm milk, and the skater's soul floated down. The skater felt a gust of hunger. You eat, yet you are not full. The red moon revealed additional clauses snuck into the contract. The skater must clean the devil's laundry. Skater dreamt red became blue and split into two. Regarding grinds. Grinding is an elemental part of street skateboarding. The grind is when the skater rides along an edge. Skater grinds the metal trucks along the sharp edge of the rail. To some demons, grinding is the most beautiful sound. To others, it is the most horrific screech. The moon reflected the eternal form of the ideal ledge. The skater will grind it. Skater woke on windy cement. Little mouths scurried away. Two moons shone weeping as the rabbit sat without sleeping. The rabbit read dimly from a letter burned bedside. Hey, you have an invitation from the devil to a banquet tonight. It came inside Devil's laundry bag. Tail, robe, pants. From the desk of the devil to the glass skater, your soul will be freed and returned to you at the banquet tonight. I will need clean clothes. Please clean my laundry and deliver it. Tail, robe, and pants. Time is needed to eat these wounds. Wash and dry. Devil's tail, devil's robe, devil's pants. Even the devil wants clean clothes for occasional torture. Chapter 3. Devil's Laundry. Devil's pants. A sopping velvet, devilishly skinny pair of sweats. The devil's tail. A nasty leather strap with a crimson glow. The Devil's Robe, a putrid leisure gown made from trash bag material. The skater filled the Devil's laundry bag. Devil's laundry rolled off the bed. Skater needed to deliver the Devil's laundry cleaned. Devil's laundry rolled through the portals. It locked them behind. My man. Shit. What's up, alien cat? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Just playing some Skate Story. How's your 2025 so far? It's pretty good. Pretty good year. Had a lot of fun this year. Ah, shit, crashed. Didn't see what's the turn coming up. Have you win so many games this year? I mean, I think I beat like about 100 games this year. If I had to guess, Skitter followed the Devil's laundry. Rolled into the laundromat. I don't know. How many games is UFO 50? Is UFO 50 one game, or is it actually like 40 games? Because it was like, that was like 50 games, and then I beat Metaphor. That's an RPG, so that probably can't. That's like, that took like forever. I started a lot of games, I guess. I don't know if I beat all of them, but you know, I beat fucking Metal Gear Delta was a big one. I went back and I beat Shovel Knight. That was tough. That's probably really one of the toughest ones. Donkey Kong Bonanza was pretty good. I liked Donkey Kong Bonanza. That was a good game. Just sunk a bunch of time into that. Beating that was really good. Uh, I mean, yeah, I don't know. If I actually like look, I think Steam does their fucking yearly recap in January, so I'll have a better idea of how many games I beat if that when that comes out, when they drop that, when Steam drops their yearly recap of games, but I think most games I played were just on Steam this year. I know I played like Fortnite for like 100 hours, just grinding uh seasons for battle passes and just hanging out with friends on Fortnite a lot, and that's a lot of my time. But I don't know. I beat a lot more like smaller indie games for the most part, as opposed to like big games this year. Hollow Knight Silksong was a big game. That was a big one. Uh, yeah, Silksong's was a tough game. I like that. Uh, I beat like I don't know. I don't even. It's tough to even think like after everything's over. I beat the Bleach game. I beat Devil May Cry 1 through 5. I played was it Own Your Place? Yeah. Yeah, there's I it's cold out. I'm wearing just kind of like a sweater and a small coat. Uh but yeah, I'm trying to beat a few more games before the year ends, I guess. Yeah, it's a pretty big list. I don't know. UFO 50 is like 50 games to me. Uh it's it's actually tough to judge when I think about it. I barely played my PlayStation this year. I think PlayStation wise I beat like I think I 100%ed Tekken 8. I got all the achievements in that. Uh where's profile? There it is. What did I beat this year? Uh all recently played. I beat Tower Wizard, that was a good one. Uh I beat off. I beat off. That's a good one. I beat off. I beat off. I beat Night Rain was good. Night Rain was pretty good. Rebirth of Souls, I beat that. Uh, started Helldivers for a second last week, I think. I don't know what. I beat Ball Pit. The Ball Pit was good. I beat all the Gradius games. I beat PvZ again. Uh, that's only gonna show me the last like month of games. This is all like last month. Can I see all my fucking games by recently played's only showing me 22 of my games. Uh, was that I beat the Crash Bandicoot trilogy this year just because I went back and I beat the Evo Land games. Those were good. Death Stranding was a big one this year. Uh, Last Miss 2 I beat was that this year? Okay. Uh, which one do you recommend others to play? Jeez, there's a lot of games. Okay. It really just depends on the person, right? Because if I don't know you that well, it's like I can't recommend that you should play off or something. Like ones that I would recommend to people right now are Skate Story and uh I I'd maybe recommend Ninja Gaiden because it's cool, but if you haven't played Ninja Gaiden 1 through 3, it's like if you like action games, Ninja Gaiden 4. Ninja Gaiden 4 is a good game, good action game. Uh, Night Rain was pretty good, but I think the servers in Night Rain really tore it down, and I wasn't enjoying it by the end of it. Just because the servers in Night Rain aren't that good in my opinion, and I sometimes it would take a while to get into a match and have issues when the game launched and gave me problems. But I played a lot of it, so I like Night Rain. But sometimes the fan base of Night Rain, just I think I hate the fan base of Night Rain because I maybe it's the Dark Souls elitism of Night Rain as like a game for like Elden Ring and elitism and all that, but like other people that play Night Rain have no idea how to play Night Rain, right? They have no idea how to play that shit. And I get it took me like a few days to learn how to play the game after it came out and like what the best way to play Night Rain was. But after that, it's like, okay, I know how to play the game now. Now here's two jackass teammates that don't know how to play. Every single time you queue into a lobby. Probably new to Souls games. I mean, maybe, but at the same time, it's like Night Rain did even took me a little bit to get on to catch on to because it was a bit harder to get used to than the other games. But even then, it's like it, you got to know that you can't fight some of these bosses in the Storm Circle by now, right? Like that's just how it works. You gotta know when to run and when to fight in Night Rain, and people don't know that. People don't know how to get into the wizard towers, and it's like you can look that up and you can find out how to do that in 2 seconds. There's only so many ways the seals actually work on them. It's not like a fucking hard puzzle or something. You don't know how to. I don't know. There's so many things in that game that are like it. The Spectral Hawk takes you in one specific direction, dude. Like it's on the map. It's painted out. You don't have to. I don't know. It's weird. Uh, but like I think my big games this year I'd recommend are Ninja Gaiden 4, Elden Ring Night Rain, Skate Story, Off was pretty good. Uh, I beat Death Stranding, so I'd recommend Death Stranding 2, but you should also play Death Stranding 1 first, probably, so that you actually understand what's going on, and even then, you might not understand what's going on because it's a Hideo Kojima game, so it's like fucking weird. Uh, what else did I play this last year? Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater was a really good game, but you should only play it if you like Metal Gear or stealth games. It's tough to recommend that game to just like a random person as like a shooter fan or something. You have to know what you're getting into. No, I'm not a fan of walking sims. That's fair. I I feel like it's a lot worse than Death Stranding 1. Death Stranding 2 is a lot better at being like an action game than Death Stranding 2 is a lot more of an action game. It's more akin to like Metal Gear Solid 5 than it is a Death Stranding 1, but even then I still had a fun time playing it for sure. Uh like I don't know how Kojima did that, but he did. Uh Metaphor was really good. I ended up playing it into like February this year. I'd recommend that to anyone that likes RPGs. My GTX 1650 can't run it. Damn. Sorry, man. And the market's only getting worse on that right now. I hope that clears up soon, because that sucks ass, and I hate all the fucking AI companies that are stealing fucking GPUs from normal people. Yeah, I don't know. I've been playing fucking everything this year. What is there an easier way to look this up on Steam? Is there like is there a bigger category than recent games? Yeah, RAM prices are so high. Yeah. I think they increased GPU prices too. I don't remember. I feel like Nvidia's a fucking Nvidia would if they could if is the current thing. Last played. Okay. Nope, it only shows. No, it does show everything. Okay. Uh, I played a bunch of Atari bullshit that most people aren't gonna care about. Silk Song, Sega Bass Fishing. That's a classic, but it's good. Short Hikes is a classic. That's good. Uh, Skate was okay. Uh, I don't even think I've actually booted these up. I think I wanted to keep them in my recently played section, so I hit play for 2 seconds so that I'd remember to play them, and I didn't even bother David Cage's games. Uh, Shit, what did I play this year? There was a month where I just played UFO 50 and Yu-Gi-Oh. Uh, oh, I beat Fez finally. Fez is a good game. It's a good, it's a good platformer. Uh, Damn. Okay, I thought these months are actually a lot more bare bones than I thought they'd be. Uh, uh, Damn. It's a lot more bare bones than I thought it was. Chairs, backyard baseball. What did I play this year? Sonic, Halo. Last time I picked up Master Chief Collection was in January? That can't be right. What? I definitely buy Beyond Two Souls if it has an offer. It was, I think, $2 the last time I saw it on sale. Uh, I think it was on sale for $2. Uh, and I think it was four with Heavy Rain total. I think it was like a 4.99 bundle on Steam last I checked. Oh, that's way worse right now. Yeah, it's like 20 right now. Damn, so you have many games. I got a good job this year, so I've just been able to buy a lot more games to play. But I've mostly been playing fighting games. I've been playing a lot of Fatal Fury and Guilty Gear, I think, more than anything. Ah, damn, I missed it. Yeah, I think that was like last I think that was like either summer or fall sale. Because if I check SteamDB, I can see, but I'm pretty sure it was on sale. You gotta wish list things on Steam, man. Otherwise, you're just never gonna see them. Uh, Beyond Two Souls. It was yeah, lowest recorded. It goes down to 5.99 about every month or so. 3.99, 3.99, 3.99. Hell, last week it went down to 1.99. Last week it was at 199 sale. But yeah, I'd keep SteamDB tabbed or favorited, honestly, and just watch that shit for when it drops, 'cause it drops pretty often. I mean, that's like what every month or so it goes on sale. Yeah. I mean, wishlisted now. Yeah. But yeah, keep SteamDB is my best friend when it comes to shopping for games. Uh Like there's some games I can't recommend at full price. I don't think Clear Obscure you should buy that at full price ever. Uh, I it's like I don't know. I've been playing a lot of fighting games. Fighting Collection 2 is good. I liked it. I think Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is pretty good. I like the games in this collection. I like telling people about Bill Stein. It's my favorite bit now. It's being like, y'all heard about that Nightmare for Bill Stein? And then everyone's like, no. And then you play it, they're like, what the fuck is this game? You know? I love doing stuff like that, but I don't know. There's a Steam sale right now, so like everything's on sale right now. So Hi-Fi Rush is a good action game. Uh, does it have story campaign like Mortal Kombat 11? I don't think uh I don't think any of these old games have Capcom Fighting Collection have a story campaign, but Fatal Fury does have some story to it, but I don't think it's like actually easy to follow or useful to anyone. I don't know. Uh, Street Fighter 6 had a good story mode. Well, an okay story mode. I don't know. It wasn't the worst, but it's not good either, I guess. It's kind of tough to find a good fighting game with a good story mode, man. Uh, I liked Street Fighter 6 when I played it. That was just fun to run around in, and 'cause it's just like build your own guy and then drop into fucking a city and beat people up. Uh, but Fatal Fury story mode kind of I don't know. That one fighting game of the year though. So I think Bleach Rebirth of Souls, uh, had a great story mode. That's what I think. I think this game has a great story mode, but it's held back by the fact that it's in 30 FPS and it doesn't launch, and the game is broken and buggy on some points. Story mode's great because it's just the plot of Bleach, and Bleach is fucking awesome. If you've ever watched Bleach or read Bleach, Bleach is awesome, and I love it, and it's a great story mode. But uh, you know, the game doesn't run half the time and has a bunch of issues and bugs in it that could be fixed. Story mode's great though, you know, as far as like fighting games this year. Uh, but a lot of these, as far as like story modes, it's a bunch of like character specific. Uh, it's a lot of games with like character specific story modes that you have to like go through each character and beat the arcade mode like 20 times, which isn't the same as like an actual proper story mode. And then like my one of my favorite fighting games is Guilty Gear Strive just because it's fun to pick up and play. But uh, the story mode for this game is just cutscenes. It's just cutscenes. It's just a movie. You just sit down with like a bucket of popcorn. That's all the Guilty Gear Strive story mode is, right? I think as far as like action games, I'd recommend you should play the Devil May Cry games. These kicked ass. I played through these kicked ass, honestly. You should play the Devil May Cry. The HD collection was on sale for like I think $2 when I fucking bought it or some shit. It was cheap as hell is my point when I bought it. And it kicks ass. Devil May Cry collection. This HD collection is great. It's a great way to play these games. I had a lot of fun. It's okay, $10. It was like $10 when I got it this year in like April or something or March. Uh, really good. I completed it before DMC5. Yeah, that's fair. And then I think I didn't hate. Uh, I think DMC2 was like a little weaker than DMC1, but it was short enough. It wasn't a problem, and DMC3 was pretty good. Let me wait for Winter Sale. Yeah, and then DMC5 was also pretty good. I like DMC5. Uh, DMC4. Where is that? DMC4 was I I didn't hate DMC4 when I played it, but it wasn't it the story wasn't my favorite at all, and I didn't really like the main antagonist, and the motivations weren't that good, and also the acting was iffy, and also, yeah. Did I complete it? I beat the campaign. I beat the main story of DMC4. Uh, and I got no achievements out of it because that game doesn't like rewarding you for beating it like the other games do. I don't know. I don't know why I only have 5 achievements in this game. It's just that's I beat the game. I don't know. I don't know why every other achievement is way harder to get, but I beat the game on like normal or something, and I only got like 5 achievements out of it. So it doesn't even look like I beat it, but I did. Uh, but yeah, because it makes you play through the game. For the first like 12 missions of DMC4 is playing through the game, and then the next 12 is playing through the game backwards. And it's really annoying and is not the most fun. I did beat the Mortal Kombat story. They gave me like 3 achievements only. Yeah, I games don't like where's my dopamine? Where's my achievements, man? You know? What's happening now? But anyway, I'm gonna get back to playing Skate Story because I've been playing this game and it whoops ass. Uh, Laundromat was always empty. Only for laundry in the afterlife. Most demons and souls did not wear clothes. Any clothes would have been slobbed off by chattering teeth. Okay. What's your Steam ID? Uh, Meme dealer. Yeah. You're the one doing the devil's laundry, huh? I've already tried cleaning it. I washed it and washed it and washed it. Broke most of my washers. I had no more dryers left. Maybe you'll have better luck. Yeah, it rolled back in there. It's probably in the corner. Devil's laundry was shivering in the corner. I don't think it's too cute. It's just a baby now. Open the washer. It'll seek the soul water. It's going to ruin my last machine. Alien cat, accept your request. You. So. You. Accepted. Oh yeah, you've been playing Batman? Batman's good. Well, at least once it's over, they'll give me a new job. But you won't do any good. Machines, like all appliances, operate on diabolic time scale. I usually go outside to make a lap around the block, clears the souls and takes in the stains. Oops. But yeah. Left the laundromat and stepped out into the washer. Tall, spindly soul flowers stretched into the sky. Putrid stems of sinful souls. No wonder the washer stopped. Girl's laundry was full of spindles. These spindles were clogging the washer. had some friends play online, co-op games. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it really just depends on the game. I mean, there's some games that are like, oh yeah, I'm available for this all the time. My friends are not gamers. Oh yeah, my friends aren't the most gamers ever either. I mean, uh, at least some of them, you know. But I mean, you got the one friend that's just always on TF2, and then you got the one friend that isn't on, and then you got the other guy that also isn't on. Then you got the other guy that's also never on, and then you got the Fortnite squad of like 3 or 4 people that only play Fortnite. So it's like, you know, that's just how it is. But like, I don't know. And then there's like some games where it's like I've already beaten that, and you know, but yeah, at least that's how it is for me. I got my Fortnite group, and I got the like one guy that plays uh stuff like COD and Battlefield and stuff, and then I've got like the one guy that'll hop on Kirby Air Riders or something. I don't know. I'm playing a lot of that. It's a good racing game. It's like mostly just like a deathmatch game now, but it's also good. Then I got the one guy that's only on roguelikes and stuff. Guy that only plays like Balatro. Watching cycle finished. You sick. Yeah, those rags are wet, alright. Eat it out. It's not my job anymore. Devil's wet laundry, a vile bag full of wet clothing. It seems to breathe when held. Stuck with that one game. Yeah. And even I'm not on like all the time, is the thing. Like even I got a job and everything, so it's like, I don't know. Languish and Square. There was a clothesline in the middle of the square. Skater hung the laundry in the square. Devil's laundry swayed with the winds. What's the time in your place now? It's 10:23. Boom pushed its light through the arch. Skater waited for a second in its cold glare. And there was a fast rustle. Devil's robe was gone. Devil's tail was gone. At least Devil's pants were still there. Devil's pants were not there. Okay. Devil's pants were running away. Oh. Ow. Running pants. Please. This game's good, but I suck at it. Damn it. Ow. Devil's Pants jumped and got stuck on a traffic light. When Devil's Pants leashed back up, it quivered with glee. Huh. Okay, you got me. That was a real rush. I needed that. I'm all shaken up now, almost completely dry. If you get the other two pieces dry, will help you out greatly. Tail just digs into a random behind, and the robe is just gliding around. Pin up the tail and rope, and we'll pin down the moons for you. Do you skate IRL? Not really. I used to a little bit, but not as much after COVID. I just kind of stopped doing it. Oh, there's the rope. Ew. I'm almost dry. I need to feel the air. Go really fast and grind for 30 seconds. That ought to do it. It's a good spot to grind. Alright, man, I gotta go have breakfast now. See ya. See ya, man. Alright, fine, I'm dry enough. I'll go back to the rack. Let's get her pinned up Devil's robe. Okay. Sorry, something he said. Start a moonlight spot? Sure. Flower shop was locked. The sound of rummaging dirt can be heard from coming from inside. Okay. Skater had no purpose to enter the meaning factory yet, so the door wouldn't budge. What say you, skeleton? I took her necklace away and crushed it. I threw it off the great cliffs into the putrid sludge. It was her last chained item. I had to do it. I had to. That's why I should be wary. Should I eat this burger? I have to be wary. I'm very specific about what I eat. Very specific. If this burger doesn't have pickles, I'm going to freak out. Thank you, skeleton. Door's locked. Sound reads close due to rain. For the light of the moon, shining bright and eternal. But what people don't understand is, aren't we in the underworld? How can the light of the moon reach us? Ha! Idiots! Do you think the moon could be so finite? How else do you think moonflowers grow on my head? I wish someone would take a sheer right to my head and snip off the moonflower. Demons keep thinking I'm a girl. I'm not a girl, I'm a statue. Besides, wearing a flower doesn't mean you're a girl. Whatever, Forest Face. Oh, there's the devil's tail. Ouch, that hurts. That's my tail. I'll never let go. You'll have to snip it off me. It's like a devilish flower in my behind. I hope that Katie from the flower shop doesn't see me like this. On the windowsill still was an untouched sticker. It looks blessed. Ooh. Empty flower pots, straight cluttered inside floorboard cracks. Ooh. Out to my flower shop. Well, we'll be on fed flowers. Bald demon came here, grabbed my only shears, and snipped my last flower. Then they ran off with my shears into the meanings factory. Now I have no flowers and no shears. Oh, it's horrible. Just my luck. The Moonflower Festival's coming up. Meanings factory had a cavernous lobby. Spouts poured liquid souls into a misty pool. A skull demon was speaking to a frog behind the counter. Yeah, Fro, you know it. I'll catch that vibe in half with these shears. Good luck, enjoy your damnation. Struck clenched a pair of shears. He floated to the elevators. Oh, hey there. You look at a lost. Care for a meeting? Mix Factory is powered by the state-of-the-art Inouye technology. It'll lead you on a path dictated by the devil's geometry. Just into that door there. turn up the audio again since I'm not talking as much and I like the music. Actually, maybe a little less. 7. You following me. You, follower. Following my vibe, you follow? These shears are what I need. Hunger for more. I want to eat. With my teeth, what else do I eat? My mouth agape! I shall grind my teeth, prevent myself from eat, escape my torturous fate. For these shears I have no use. Easy to steal, easy to lose. Skater got a pair of bolt shears. Skater snipped the devil's tail. Skater pinned up the devil's tail. Devil's laundry was clean and dry. 3 pieces swayed calmer now. Skater shoved the devil's laundry back into its vile bag. Devil's laundry rolled to the foot of the arch. It smushed against a tiny keypad and typed a combination. The arch softly hums. It opened a portal to the moon, courtesy of the devil. Laundry rolls off into the portal. Skater opened the mailbox for the devil's laundry. The moon saw. Devil's laundry ripped the mailbox from its bolts. Chain shoots out of the mailbox attached to the moon. Chain leashed the moon, and it yanked the moon down. Twin moons. twin moons were no more. When the twin moon's cores finally floated down, still attached with the devil's chains, the skate changed to the soul. Both moons chained and yanked down. Skate yanked down the moon's core. Alright, scenic location, makes sense. Twin moons in my stomach. Belly full of moon, huh? Can't believe they gave you this nice bed. Not too cold, not too hot. Maybe finally you can get some sleep. Skater went to bed. 3. The Devil's Laundry. Twin moon shone, weeping. The rabbit laid sleeping. An invitation from the devil to a dinner tonight. The rabbit read dimly from a letter burned bedside, had twice pierced, swallowed without view. 2 moons into the stomach made 3 in tow. In a small apartment with the skater, the rabbit spoke. The banquet will be fashionable, with the devil's clean clothes. Slept now on this bed of fresh snow. Drifting off, drifting deeper. Cracks of glass grew weary and darker. Floated down, a soul as a stone. Alright, next chapter. 3 moons inside your stomach. Now stuffed, you can finally sleep. For a little time, one may ask how long. 1 red, 2 blue. When you gorged on the divine fruits, did you taste life itself? Every soul is chained. In the 4th depth, sinners are chained to their greed. We think as the number rises, we can sit back and rest. Is it possible to enjoy rest if you are not conscious to do so? One-fifth, the skid performed a nollie, or nose ollie. tricks performed off the nose. It is a nollie trick. Skater can use the nollie version of the trick to keep things fresh. However, when riding a nollie stance, the skater takes more damage and turns more slowly. I don't get the difference between a fakie ollie and a nollie. I'm not seeing the... Okay. Okay. Sure. Sleeping. Feels so comfortable. Restorative. Hey. Hey, buddy, get up! You can't sleep here. What's going on here? You're sleeping. You can't sleep here without a permit. License and registration, please. Why can't we sleep here? Sure you can. If you had a permit. Can't you sleep without a visible sleep permit placed 36 to 48 inches above your bed? Who are you? I'm Coney. I'm made of starlight, concrete, dust, and childhood abandonment. I'm sent to patrol this area for my boss. You know? My boss is the one who sees. Luckily, my boss is death. Anyway, that's besides the point. You need a permit to sleep here, so I need to ticket you. What are you, some sort of rat with floppy ears? I'm a rabbit. Okay, cool. Watch out for poison. You're gonna need to show a permit if you want to sleep too, by the way. I don't need sleep, but my friend here does. Where would we get a permit? Ha, confession, so you don't have a permit to sleep here. You're gonna have to go to the Department of Death for your crimes. We have a right to sleep here. Tell it to the judge. You're coming to court. Chapter 4, Department of Death. Skater was brought to the Department of Death. The rabbit, the skater, and Coney stood in the court. Got another perp sleeping without a permit. We're just sleeping through here. Nope, no permit. Punish them. We're made aware of this law. No permit. We slept the wrong way? No permit. Silence. Unauthorized sleeping is forbidden. Sin number 108. Punishment is deportation. Got him. You can't deport us. We're in a contract of the devil. Sleeping requires documentation. Provide documentation. You have 1 night. Trial adjourned. The dark pupil of the seer's retina gleamed. A moon shone of delicious green. Well, you guys are screwed. Why? You'll need to submit a sleep permit form and get her approved. Otherwise, you'll get deported. Where are they going to deport you anyway? We're already in the fourth depth of the underworld. There are worse depths like the fifth. Oh, but we need to go there anyway. Can we get a form? Standard sleep permit application form. Well, you can print it out yourself. How are we supposed to do that? We don't have a computer or a printer. Look, it's very convenient. Huh, on my route the other night, I think I saw a computer at the Resolute Coffee. Resolute Coffee? Where's that? It's at the front of the plaza. Okay, hopefully the computer's still there. Skater left the department. There, that building, that's where Resolute Coffee is. I have Discord notifications. Okay. Saw a bunch of computers in there earlier. Oh, you can print your appeal it from there, criminal. Okay. Pause of regrets. Atone time. Our breaths alive. Now we lie beneath land. There were things we missed. Beyond here we will feel them. A gift from the Gum Foundation. Checking in. Regrets, please. Had no regrets present. Going in without regret. Okay. Look, they got a gift shop. Last chapter didn't have one of these. plenty of computers in here. Seem like they're being used for much. Decagon? Eh. Inferno Leaf? I kind of fuck with it. Yeah. Literature? Yeah, you gotta get the first letter of Frankenstein. Green Lion. Gotta get that green. Tombstone. Yeah. Tombstone Flinties. Orange. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to go through this wall. Since I'm here anyway. Huh. Cool. Why do you make an invisible floor extend for forever? Usually I'm falling by now in most video games, you know? But here you can just kind of go. I got more game to get through anyway, you know. There's more stuff to do and all that. I love being out of bounds. What's crazy is that it's in the fucking gift shop of all places. I was like, I didn't think I'd get out of bounds in the fucking gift shop. Also, why is there an invisible wall exclusively on that corner? Why can I go around it? Huh. I wonder if I could just walk back in. Sometimes the hardest part isn't getting out of bounds, it's getting back into bounds. I can just eject the skater stream too. I want to see if I can get back in naturally though, right? I don't think I can. I think it's related to the way you get into the skateboard customization. Weird. Does it have a ceiling on the inside, or is it like that normally? When's the last time I did something like this? Where I like really broke a video game on accident. I mean like really broke. It's like it's tough. Let's say. I think the last time I broke a video game like truly was I broke Metal Gear 5 pretty bad just by playing it. Uh did I break Delta? I don't remember if I broke Delta. I broke Silent Hill F just by changing the graphic settings earlier this year. Uh, hmm. Night Rain sometimes just breaks when you play it. So does Bleach. What I played this last year. Uh, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like sometimes you just get to witness a miracle like that in a video game. It's like we just yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a little break. I mean, sometimes you just need a little break. Sometimes the game that's just the sign. Okay, I'm back. Alright, still missing a few things. All the wounds I've eaten. Smile box. Bagel land. The fuck? Oh. Oh. You can go back? I didn't know you could do that. I skipped over Simmer Street. And on a tiny platform. Or street back there around it. Good platform with nature telephone. Skater picked up the phone. Hello, a clean and professional voice said. This is Lichia, with the Department of Death calling. Looking for a skater made of glass and pain? Skater couldn't respond, and nod wouldn't come across in such aged technology. Well, the voice on the phone waffled. We're calling in regards to your contract. Well, I just got your contract here. It burned up onto my desk. The voice paused, open for a response. Well, so we need to verify your identity to process this contract. So we need to read your death certificate to verify your demise. Anyway, give us a call back at 212 Dep. Oh, dead. Yes, that's 12 Depot dead. Alright, bye. Phone hangs up. Is that really all this is? Was this a setup for the next chapter that I just skipped over? That's really all this is? Let's get a rummage around the trash. Sticker of the milk card. Do a real has no fare. That's really all I missed here? Okay. Hmm. Blood cultures. Cool. They made the soundtrack for the game. Whoa. Oh. Okay, we could've just gone down the hole, I guess, but this works. say? Sins chosen, depths sorted. Resolute Coffee was a tiny outpost with a diseased odor. There was a computer on one of the tables. A pigeon made of wire sat on its keyboard. It's my lunch break. It's the best cafe within floating distance. I can't drink coffee because I have no mouth. I like the idea of it. Whoa. Resolute Coffee. It's Resolve. Scientifically proven as the best place to resolve your sins using one of those laptop computers. Hey, no cutting, I'm in line for the restroom. Sure, I don't have a digestive tract, but the restroom is my favorite place to really ponder my death. Hey, you, Mr. Pigeon. Oh, sorry. Birdie over there ordered a latte but forgot to pick it up. Probably stuck in some weird mental torture. I'm not allowed to go over here during my shift. Here, you deliver it. Thanks. Latte. Very fancy. Be cool if you could just spill it in the menu by flipping it over all the way. Ah, I'm stuck. Can't find the words. Everything I write sucks. Just clip my wings. Trash, under trash. I'm so thirsty. Oh, coffee in this economy? A sweet second of regulation. Okay, what do you want? Can you help us print out a form? I need to borrow your computer for a sec. I'd love to help you out, but I'm busy being screwed. I'll print out your form if I wasn't so stuck on my manuscript. Can't find the words. Hey, wait. I need inspiration. Look at this video, look. There are letters just floating around out there. Aren't those skateboards great for collecting floating letters? Can you give me some words? I'll help you with whatever you want if you find me some nice 5-letter words. My manuscript is due. Oh no, letters expect to get drafted. I don't even know what to how much to think, so I can finish my manuscript. I can't find the words. I'm just a writer, loader, writer, failure of a writer. I need inspiration. Look at this video, look. Letters. I'm watching you. Get some coffee, because I don't see you doze off. No sleeping. You can see them, but barely. My pigeon is a cozy torture, sitting in a coffee shop all day. Wait, look. Floating letters stirred around a bush. Oh, look, that's one of the letters Pigeon was talking about. D. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Yeah. Is it demon? Maybe. Ow. Divine word of light. Read from the letters. Those are demon. So we found all 5 letters. That was enough. It's a 5-letter word right there. Let's bring it back to the pigeon. Let's get a return with the 5-letter word. A word. You found it. Let's see those letters. Demon. Ha ha. Yes, yes. After I saw the turn of the room, then the demon did something. I can't do anything with this. I need more words. More words? How many do you need? I don't know. Creativity's a mystery. Sure, just give me 2 more words. I promise, that's all. Fine. There's a word in the waiting grounds. And another at the Plaza of Regrets. Plaza of Regrets. Watch you get coffee. I won't see you doze off. There's no sleeping, buddy. All this guy does is fucking sit on my ass and watch me. Let's get her to find 2 more words. One at the waiting grounds. All this guy does is stop the sleepers. 2 at the Plaza of Regrets. soldiers stood by the gate of the waiting grounds. Gate's closed on one break. I'll open it when I'm back. When's your break over? When I say so. Look, we need to get through just for a few minutes. Eh, open it yourself then. What do I care? Get a small gold chain on its lock. Skaters twirled onto the lock. Oh. Revert. Skater yanked the great chain open, shattering the lock. Hey, you broke the door! I'm gonna report you as soon as I get off break. At 4, waiting grounds. The waiting grounds where souls wait on their investments. Floating letters stirred around. See. Cheese. This is not a 5-letter word. Divine word from the waiting ground. Spells out cheese. It spells out cheese. Cheese, huh? Never heard of it. What is that? What's a cheese? It's tasty. I've never ever heard of cheese. Huh? But rats like cheese. But rats like cheese. Yeah, but I'm a rabbit, not a rat. Investigation. Getting report. No skateboarding in the waiting grounds. Dispatching fuss walkers. I'm not staying for this. See you later, skater. Sorry. What do you mean? What? What I gotta do? Just leave? Or like, what? What's the deal with this? Okay. That's the deal with that. Just gotta stomp them. Checking in. Regrets, please. Alien without a regret. I got a regret here. He slides a little card behind the window. It's handwritten. Regret of not getting a better job, so I don't have to follow these guys around. Alright, sure, whatever. Gate to the Plaza of Regrets swings open. Plaza of Regrets was a place for unprocessed souls to recount before judgment. Here, souls visit 4 lobbies and count their balances of regret. Guess what to say, Rabbit? This place stinks. I regret ever coming here. Look, I can't smell anything. You can't smell anything. Get those letters when you're done with it. Otherwise you'll start to think those poor souls regretfully. I can't breathe. I can't feel my body. Not when I know where I've been. Let me feel the weight of my portfolio. I gave everything to be free just for a moment on my darkest day, and then I floated like a stone, but I regret it. He was clear at the beginning that he wanted a soul, but perhaps he wanted 2? I thought perhaps it would be just one, that it would be me. He saw me, he smiled, held my heart, said it was beautiful, that he said it wasn't enough. He wanted the other soul. Ooh. That's cool. My friends, my family, my dog, I don't know where they went. They're in the other world or not. My account is massive, but I can't access it. Not here, it's lost. Then what did I even sell them out for? Damn. Capital remorse. Those who have spent nary a second waiting for their duration to expire, trading the sand of time for the pleasure of digit. Those who have thought themselves wealthy have spent their only renewable resource bestowed upon them. They shall wallow in infinitude, wallow in perpetuity of enoughness, starving and expiring every second, trading away their souls. I shall lay and count the grains from which I left on the ground. I shall count every second I left unfettered and lie in perpetual procrastination. Ugh. That's probably what it says on the top. That's not what it says on the top. I just can't fucking read it because it's so small. I had spent every day of every hour looking at the time, attempting to delay the inevitable and squandering my police of will. That force of will. Huh. Okay. What'd that say? You eat faster and higher the order of magnitude. See here, just an ordinary traffic cone. Leave me alone. like doctors. Like carpet. What do I regret? Oh, let me take stock again. Do I count all my regrets yet? Did I count all my regrets? What do I move out from this place? Yes, I admit it. I regret those 14 bags of chips. Do I count each bag as another regret? Can't I get a bulk deal? Combo over 50,000. You can't skate here. I still don't know what the evil cones are for. House. So all letters for this area. Divine word from the plaza. Regret spells out house. Returned with the words. Jeez, what was all that ruckus outside? Homer didn't appreciate the skateboarding. Alright, what words you got? Here you go. Demon House Cheese. I got it. You do? Yeah. Demon Cheese House. What? No. House Cheese Demon. Cheesy House Demon. That makes no sense. Leave me to my work. I'm percolating. Pigeon works furiously. Well, we don't really need it to stay awake, the rabbit said. We feel the moon in this depth. They sit. Oh, yes, this is brilliant, yes. Hey, no sleeping. They wait awake. Must not sleep, Coney sputtered. Oh, the pigeon chirped. There. Did you finish? I just printed it. The scoriest plea letter ever made. The printer spits my masterpiece. Printer spat out the document. Document wrapped in on itself into a loop. Profuse poem asking for permission to sleep. It was formed into a loop. Hey, what can I get for you? Pigeon packed away. I think the pigeon is locked in. I don't know what screenplay has Demon House Cheese, but it sounds stinky in a French way. Yeah. Ugh, no sleeping. Buddy, it looks like the fuzz isn't too happy with you. Ugh. More fuzz officers. Better submit that appeal now, or we're in trouble. I'm not in trouble. You are. The appeals mailbox is right next to the door. Skater placed the plea letter into the mailbox. The skater didn't even have to wait for one eternity. Door unlocked. Inside the market of arrivals was a giant ring of screen. It was too fast, too small, too much to read. The blood seer hung at the top, suspended by chains. It watches as every new underworld soul is listed. Hey boss, Coney shouts. Boss! These rats got a document for you. Blood seer does not respond. Hey boss! Oh right, my boss is death. Set your document at the viewing platform in the center there. Then my boss will read your appeal. Skater placed the document on the viewing podium. Push out. These rats have a document. Bloodseer focused onto the document. Processing form. Through its divine lens, the seer read the document. The seer turned the document over and over. Boss? Document wrapped in on itself, its header eating its own tail. Bloodseer was frozen in a reading loop. Recursive prose locked the seer in place. Seer's chains dangled onto the ground. I see you, do not worry, the Bloodseer said. Connie ran away. Okay, boss, do your thing. All dead apply to all. Your case has been expedited. Your soul is poor, the Bloodseer shrieks. Don't look directly into it, the rabbit says. Its gaze will rip your soul apart. I have reviewed your contract. It is denied. The skater was entombed. Buried inside the seer's gaze, the green moon. Oh, oh. Potsy was crying. It was soaked. Arrest the demon. Demon has breached my retina. It has found the green moon. I must sleep. Arrest the demon. Void the contract. Terminate the banquet. Delay the demon by all means. We cannot let the night end. The eternal centipede must sleep. Against proper paperwork in the virtuous vitreous of the bloodseer. The now fugitive skater met the tiny green moon. Green moon's core shivered. Anxious, jittery. Slowly, the moon tired. Ooh. Another moon. Skater gulped down the green moon. A letter came delivered before the skater could sleep. Slouchers glared at the skater. A demon, yes, a demon, has been going around eating moons. Multiple eyewitnesses have seen this moon eater in action. They describe this demon as constantly carrying around a piece of wood with wheels. A demon described as being made of glass has already eaten 4 moons. Department of Death has launched an investigation. Official statement by the department head called for the capture of this so-called moon eater. Department of Death has mobilized a search unit after the loss of the Green Moon. But the question remains, who is this demon? And why is this demon eating the moons? From the Department of Death, you are under arrest. Immediately cease all sleep. Failure to comply will make the eternal centipede. Skater ignored the letter and went to sleep. At the Department of Death, weary officers of Fuss crept their shadows from stone cabinets to file sacred paperwork. A small fuss woke the skater from sleep. Sleep which was prohibited here. To court then, who sneered at the skater, but the blood seer. Investigation of your soul yields no valid contract to eat these moons. And so the skater appealed with drawn-out poetry, made from letters in the air, penned by a tortured pigeon. The appeal wrapped in itself in a devilish Mobius loop. Paper trick that pulled the seer from the stream of souls. Yanked quick, the skater imprinted upon its retina. Weeping flips and strained grinds against proper paperwork inside the seers that now fugitive skater devoured a sour apple moon. Damn, that's good. That was a good chapter, you know. It's good stuff. Good 2 chapters. I think that's a good stopping point, you know. I think that's a good spot to stop at. 2 more chapters down. I mean, you know, there's more ooh, there's 9 chapters. There's more than 9 chapters? Okay. Impart the love of skateboarding. Crazy achievement name. Fellow skater. Yeah. I'll do more skate story next time. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. I gotta sleep. That's good 2 chapters that we went through today, though. I like this game the more I play it, and I really like this game. Okay. Good night.